Let me change the angle. Hi everyone, how are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you guys are doing good. So good evening, good morning. How are you all? Just 1 minute, and let me just see if there is anyone who is, yeah. Okay, so what's up, guys? Let me check if I get any message, if I have got any message or something. Okay, I'm like the only reason is when if I'm not getting any messages, only the reason is because I don't announce if I'm going live or not. And yeah, so I've been busy, a lot of things like traveling and stuff, playing for people, playing some sessions. So yeah, I've been lately doing those things. Like last couple of days, probably a month or so, I've been playing some of the sessions for some regular and odd bands. It was a lot of fun, a lot of learning, and I've been attending a couple of workshops and some solo concerts of different musicians, which I wanted to see and wanted to learn from them. And yeah, other than that, a lot of learning is happening, a lot of teaching is happening. So what about you guys? What are you guys up to? Anything new? Oh yeah. Okay, so I came here to talk about something which is very much related to practice and spending some time with your instrument, and what because this is the only thing which we do being a musician, and we should do definitely and spend some time with this. And yeah, so what I've been lately realized that what we are not in, if we have to actually achieve something which we want to, in terms of playing or in terms of playing an instrument or doing singing, is that we are not actually achieving what we want to. And what I've thought of, this is only happening because we are not in the habit of practice. And this is what I've achieved by attending a couple of workshops and solo concerts where people who are very senior to us, they've been speaking about it, and they've been encouraging everyone to just spend some time with instrument, make a habit, sit every day, practice the same thing again and again, and that makes a difference in your playing. I don't know if whatever I play during the live or maybe online, during online or offline, if I make sense or not, but I'm trying to play the same thing again and again, which makes me confident about the content which I am practicing, and it's getting inside my body, which is very, very important. That is what I've been realizing when I'm getting into habit of practicing and playing. Playing, obviously playing, by saying playing means playing with the content and during the practice, not like playing outside. That is not the point. Outside we play for people, we play for the stuff. Sometimes we play which we haven't rehearsed, and we're just going on stage and we're playing, and that is something, a job to do, which is okay. But to achieve that understanding and that ability to play and execute something which you can do and improvise then and there, is something which you have to sit before in your studio or your practice room and practice rigorously, which you have to. This is really very important for for any musician to do. Uh, like the content which I've played in the beginning, I was practicing this since couple of days. Kind of a marching, and yeah, I maybe it may not coming properly, or it may be. I mean, like I have not, I don't know. But when I was playing, some of the stuff is pretty confident, and just wanted to go through it, just wanted to play, so that I can listen to me. I'm like myself again and again, and see if where I have to improve and stuff like that. Uh, yeah, I mean, like I don't know if the sound is coming, how the sound is coming. So if you consider that aspect also, that is also very important. And this is something which I have achieved over the time. I'm like during pandemic, that whatever I do, I have a lot of stuff going on here inside, in my studio, which I have actually kept it to do online stuff, online classes, or online couple of shows, or going live on YouTube or Facebook. But yeah, I mean, like this is really good. I mean, like I really like this, you know. Uh, yeah, probably I don't see anyone, you know. And yeah, this is the, I don't know if people get noticed that I'm live, and maybe they wanted to come and join in. No idea, but yeah. So I mean, like you guys can ask me if you want uh, anything, and I'm here to answer, and I'm here to discuss a couple of things. I know, I'm like, you can definitely comment in the section, I'm like, below later also, if you want to know something or the other. So that's completely okay with me, not a problem at all. But yeah, I mean, like this is really, I'm like, I really enjoy going live and talking to you all, and in a way interacting, because I've seen, I mean, like people are not very up to have probably drum solos sort of thing, or maybe the clinics, because obviously the financials are involved, and I don't know how the companies work in India. Uh, so so yeah, I mean, like this is you know this is something which I wanted to talk, and I want to talk something which is also very important in terms of when you play in time. uh, so I've been lately working on this concept, like, okay, when I'm playing, I'm keeping my left foot. I'm talking from a drummer's perspective. So being a drummer, I mean, like you have seen that our left foot, if you can see, I don't know if you can see here, I'll just show you. Yeah, so I'll just show you my other angle. Yeah, so this is, I'll just change the angle of this. Yeah, I think so you can see now properly. Yeah, I mean, like this is one of the very important thing. I'm like being a drummer, and we should definitely practice, to keep this thing, going with what you play on the right hand side. If you play these guys, I'm like, okay. So I think so you can see here, if so, 1, 2, 3, 4. This particular guy is very important to keep when you play whatever you play on the right hand side. That is very important. And I feel, uh, obviously I've been working with, I don't want to name, but yeah, I've been I'm like following lot of drummers, but in terms of content, I mean like I follow Dave Weckl a lot, and you know it's and what I actually wanted to achieve and wanted to focus on is to play whatever I have to play on the right hand side and keeping my time going on. So for an example, if I play like right left kick, I want to play with like a lot of different versions, keeping my left foot on. So I'll just show you. So yeah, if you can see, my left foot is continuously on, and that is very important. I mean, like this is the important thing which you should keep when you play. And I'm like, just practice the basic stuff like this. Yeah, so like if you see this, so what's happening here, I'm keeping my foot with like in 4/4 time signature, and I'm trying to play inversions of right left kick. So I'm playing right left kick, or I'm playing right kick left. Some of you guys say right left foot. I'm like, that is also the important thing. Yeah, so or you can say foot right left, or foot right left foot. So there are a lot of versions, and you can actually, I'm like, then bring the fluidity as in terms of just try to play without thinking what you're playing, and just keep your timing on like this. Yeah, so I mean, like, see, this is something which we should all practice. I mean, like, regularly, and I'll tell you something which I've learned actually, which I've been learning. Just play slow. Playing slowly is very important as compared to playing very fast, because if you play fast, you might tend to play. I mean, like, because we generally don't play with the metronome, or I'm sure you guys are playing with the metronome. I also do, but sometimes we tend to play a little. I'm like, our left foot goes little ahead of what we're playing towards. I'm like, compared to our right side. So you to focus that thing, play slow, so that you can work more on the sound than what you're playing physically. And that is something, keep this thing and keep playing. So yeah, I mean, like, this is something I would say, I mean, like, we should definitely practice to keep things in time. And if you go back and see the beginning, what I was playing, I was trying to keep things on time and just trying to play like some sort of marching and using the flams and stuff like that, including in playing, I mean, like, in obviously in 4/4, just keeping like 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and keeping different variations. So I mean, like that is seriously very, very important. Okay, let me just see what all questions I'm getting. I don't know. I'm just want to read it and let's see. Okay. Okay, so basically what I'll do right now, I'll play one song. I'll see if I can pull the song up because I mean, like this song I've never played it before, and I want to play the song like as the concept of improvisation. So let me see if I can pull this off. I've never played this song, and this is something which I really like. It's by Lionel Lewis, and it's called The Promise. So it's a really good song. It's like it's bit of, I mean, like what you can say, you can improvise like the groove a little bit, and let's see if I can pull this off. So this is so. Okay. Just give me 1 second and I'll just see if I can do this. Okay guys, so basically I'll play this and I'll just go off from this, and I hope you guys had a good time with me. See you guys soon. I mean, like with some new concept and with some new discussions. Let's see, and yeah. So okay, let me play this for you guys. So hmm. yeah, so this is it, and I had a lot of fun. I don't know if the volume was pretty loud or not, even for the drums and for the track, but I'm pretty sure it was okay. So, and it has, uh, some of the lower sounds I wouldn't be able to hear it much, but yeah, I'm like kind of, I've tried to manage, uh, kind of managed to play the hits. Yeah. So I think so. This is done for today. So see you guys next time, and please take care, stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye.